We're here at the Sydney Royal Easter Show, home to over 14,000 animals. So we're going to go check them out and let your senses run wild. Poultry competitions have been a part of the show since 1858 and remain popular amongst our youngsters. So let's go and see what these glamorous birds have to offer. In 2013, the range of poultry-related events, competitions and displays is bigger and better than ever. So John, can you tell me what is so special about these Araucano birds?
The Araucano has the unique ability of being able to lay a blue egg.
As well as that, these Chinese silkies in particular have black flesh and skin underneath these gorgeous white feathers.
Can you believe that these cute, fluffy little animals are the closest living relation to the T-Rex?
Now you've all heard the saying, as scarce as hen's teeth. Well, these chickens have no teeth at all. Can you believe that there is more than one chicken to every human on the face of the earth? We're here in front of the Pig and Goat Pavilion, where pigs were introduced to the show more than 150 years ago. And as for the goats, well, they're lively, playful, and always kidding around. What interesting or funny facts can you tell us about pigs?
Okay, this is Bessie. She's a large white. They get sunburnt very easily, even though their skin is 17 times thicker than ours. They can't look at the sun because they've got this big, massive fat roll at the back of their necks.
So they may not look it, but are they intelligent?
They're very intelligent. They like to play. They've all got their own personalities. Bessie's very stubborn.
Okay, and what about the saying, sweating like a pig?
Sweating like a pig. That is a common misconception because they actually don't have sweat glands, so they can't sweat.
So some things you may not know about these goats is that they do have square pupils, which allows them to see a lot better in the dark. They're very picky eaters. You may not guessed it, but they are. If hand raised, these goats will grow up to really love their owners. Each year, over 700 sheep and 100 fleeces are displayed at the Easter Show, with entrants coming from New South Wales, Victoria and Queensland. It's one big competition. One thing you may not know about sheep is that they have a split in their upper lip, which allows them to select the grasses that they choose to eat. Another interesting fact that you may not know about sheep is that they do actually have best friends, just like these two here. Sheep have a good long-term memory. They can remember as many as 50 faces for up to 2 years. So Joe, what interesting facts can you tell me about the sheep's wool?
The average fleece weight coming off an animal like this is 7 kilos, and 1 kilo can make up to a kilometre worth of yarn.
So here we've got some wool, some which is used for carpet, other finer wools which go through 70 different processes to then turn out into a garment. Well, we bet you can't remember an Easter show that you haven't spotted a horse. They are definitely a special part of every show, and the show would definitely not be the same without them. Something you may not know about these horses is that they do like to sleep standing up, something I'm sure that a lot of us humans would love to do. You can always tell their age by their teeth. Horses can't breathe through their mouth, they can only breathe through their nostrils. We're here with this year's feature cow, the Charolais. Now, the cattle are a major part of what the Sydney Royal Easter Show is all about, and this is the most prestigious show in Australia. One interesting fact about these cows is that they eat up to 6 to 8 hours a day, and then they produce up to 60 to 80 litres of saliva. So these guys might eat all day, but they also regurgitate their own food. Now be careful of what you do around a cow, because they do have a total of almost 330-degree panoramic vision. They have only teeth on the bottom of their mouth, the same as a sheep and a goat.